the loop harness. The loop harness takes the signal, right, from here. We talked about, here's our 2019. If you're not into the 2019s, maybe the GMs, maybe you're into the Fords. Here's our 21 and up Ford. Again, the Bose, you have your Bose harness. You have your black and gray for your 2019 as well. These are all options. You have your green for your 2014 to 2019 GM, GMC, Silverados, Cadillacs. And then if you're a Ram guy, if you're a Jeep, if you've probably have one of these bad boys, 52-pin connector. These are good, anything from Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chrysler, from 2013 all the way up to 2020 now. And then that green connector you guys saw on the L.C.7i, that's for the 2020 and up models. So again, this can plug in here. You can go from your T-harness, take this from your T-harness and plug it into your loop harness. Or you can take it from your loop harness and take it to your T-harness. Then you also have the fact of, well, you're gonna go from an older vehicle to a newer vehicle, or you're gonna go from one brand of vehicle to another brand of vehicle. So that's why we created the Elite system. It's gonna be the ultimate system. If you guys have seen the Wagoneer, if you guys have seen the new 22 Silverados that are coming out, if you guys already own a Ram, you guys already see that there's absolutely no benefit for changing out your head unit. Provides signal, and it gives you a return. So in this situation for the loop, we're gonna take the signal that comes from our head unit, we're gonna feed it in, it's going to go into the L.C.4800. The L.C.4800 is gonna process it, you're going to tune it, and then it's gonna output right back to the factory speakers, and it's gonna go back to the factory speaker locations from your head unit going into the loop harness back to the speakers, and then the speakers, you know, connect to these little plugs that connect to the factory plug in the door, and you have 100% full plug and play system that when you sell that vehicle or that vehicle breaks down or whatever may happen, you want to pull your equipment out, it allows you to. It allows you to reuse your equipment. It allows you to take that stuff out of where it's at and put it somewhere else with minimal interruption and with minimal, minimal use of your time. So that's kind of the loop harness. The loop harness is ideal for 4-channel installations. A big feature when people ask, well, why do you like AudioControl? Why is AudioControl such a great end-all be-all? Well, this 4-channel amp, like their D6-1200, their LC6-1200, the D4-800, the LC5-13, and the D5-13, they're all going to give you a line output. And that line output is extremely important for the people that want to do a 4-channel now, but eventually plan on adding a subwoofer amp in the future. The reason being is that low level allows you to have a slot where you can connect your RCA cables, bring in your mono amplifier, right? And now you're plugged in. So now you have your 4-channel and you have your mono amplifier all hooked up in your system, ready to go. And you don't have to add anything else except the power wire and then, split the remote turn on from here into here to turn it on. The loop system is the beginning and ending of audio installations. It's a harness that's going to give you every solution that you need. If you're in a situation where you have crossovers, we do offer the component option. We call it a component add-on. And what that'll do is it'll take this white and gray and we'll run 2 wires from here that'll come over to your crossovers. I'm gonna make another video about this. It's just a real quick overview. It's gonna go over to your crossovers and then your crossovers will output to here. It'll come back down and then you'll also have an orange and red wire, which will be the tweeter outputs from the crossovers that'll also run through the harness. And what that allows you to do is it allows you to mount your crossovers, again, in the back of the vehicle or underneath the seat or wherever you're putting this equipment, and you don't have to worry about putting your crossovers in the doors, you don't have to worry about putting your crossovers in the dash, you have everything nice, wired in one location. You don't have things all over the place. And it comes all nice and loomed and tied up. We have, you know, flex PET, abrasive resistant. We use watertight with glue built in, shrink tube to make sure nothing moves, everything stays in place. Obviously, you know, we brand our harnesses with our logo. We use OFC 300 volt, oil resistant, fire resistant wire. That said, you guys give us some feedback. Let us know what you think in the comments. You know, like the video, dislike the video. It lets us know whether this type of video works for you. And then obviously if you want to stay up to date, subscribe or just visit us every now and then. We upload a video every other year. So let us know. Thanks, guys.